Action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns playing host to the LA Clippers. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. Booker to Paul. Screen coming. Durant to Booker. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Gordon guarded by Devin Booker. To Leonard. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Paul into the front court. They trail by two. To Durant. Paul. To Booker. Throws it up. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how to...
Leonard for two. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Booker with it. Down 2. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. To Nick Batum. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Now Paul with the basketball. Trailing by 4. DeAndre Ayton to Paul. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Even to Zubac. A couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. DeAndre Ayton. Surveys the floor. To Paul. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Durant lets it fly. Jumper's good.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Kawhi Leonard against Chris Paul. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
From the painted area, won't go down. With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Defense making the ball carrier work to Durant. Paul for Durant down low. Oh, he had it. Westbrook with it. Up 5. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Taking advantage of the turnover. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Westbrook to Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Leonard, his first effort off the mark. Paul across the timeline. They're down 3. Missed a wide open look. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. Great dish to set it up. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Durant across the timeline. Down 5. Short jumper off the mark. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. DeAndre Ayton. Batum gets 2.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul guarded by Russell Westbrook. Kevin Durant, 2 of 4 now. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Powell. LA with 4 to shoot. Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Durant. probing the defense. Paul to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Leonard to Batum. The drive right to the basket, and a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Durant. Mason Plumlee with a piece. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. To Durant. Mason Plumlee pins it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Mason Plumlee. Durant. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Short jumper won't fall. To Durant. Kevin Durant, now 4 for 9.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Kawhi Leonard with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Powell. Leonard to Powell. 5 on the shot clock. Covington to Leonard. From long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
To Durant. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard.
Defense, let's go.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Leonard to Marcus Morris. They'll get it down to Leonard. He was hacked. They let it go. No good. Powell. Goaltending. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Suns with the basketball. Durant. Powell with the rebound. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Deep three at the buzzer. Three at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Booker to Durant. You've got to get that one to go. Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Westbrook. And Durant able to clear the rebound. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect. To Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. KD for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Harry Giles. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Durant. Powell to Westbrook. Terrence Ross sends it away. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Mason Plumlee has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Out of bounds. Last touch by Russell Westbrook. Time for some new personnel into the game. Durant to Booker. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. It's Phoenix ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Leonard. Gordon matched up with Booker. Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Leonard. Russell Westbrook. Tough matchup against Durant. To Leonard. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's Leonard for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Durant. And knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 2. To Paul. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Here comes the screen. Oh, Russell Westbrook. He's now 4 for 6. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it fly, and he hits. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
Giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Westbrook. Has a look. Not that time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Paul. Shot from the lane won't go. Batum to Westbrook. Batum to Westbrook. Fires the three. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. Paul to Durant. Has a chance, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Powell. It's Westbrook. He's looking for that touch. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's LA Clippers ball. Takes stock of the floor. Russell Westbrook matched up with Booker. Knocks it down from mid-range. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Able to convert inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Durant to Booker. Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Paul into the front court. Leads 5. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Westbrook into the front court. They trail by 7. Picked up by the Suns.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Devin Booker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense. Batum to Westbrook. Gordon matched up with Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. He buries it off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Paul with it up top. His team on top by 8. Durant to Paul. Booker to Durant. Trying to cash in. Shot by Durant won't go down. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Westbrook into the front court, trailing by 10. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Durant. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Nick Batum. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And counted at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. To Westbrook. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Knocks down the first.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 31.
Able to convert on both free throws. Phoenix has the ball. Booker defended by Eric Gordon. Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. DeAndre Ayton to Durant. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Driving right to the basket. Can slam it down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Suns have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Suns worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've got to break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists. Player of the half.
Kevin Durant has the defense figured out. and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From the painted area, won't go down. DeAndre Ayton to Paul. To Durant. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
KD with the rock to Paul. Probing the defense. Russell Westbrook.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Paul. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Paul. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Westbrook across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to Leonard. Screen coming. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Paul picked up by Westbrook. To Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. 4 out of 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Batum. Suns control the possession. Durant to Booker. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Durant. Paul to Booker. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Throws it down.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. To Booker. Sizing up the defense. Durant to Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Booker. Devin Booker is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. Westbrook. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard against KD. To Marcus Morris. Doesn't get the bounce. To Paul. To Booker. Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Leonard to Marcus Morris. To Leonard. Goaltending's called. Count the basket.
Good shot, man.
Phoenix with it. Marcus Morris, strong finish.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Ooh, Chris Paul. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Westbrook with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Leonard. Spinning shot. Won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Kevin Durant rejects it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 18 is Fiallo. And number 14.
Leonard to Westbrook. Leonard to Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
And the Clippers have the rebound. And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Booker. Paul. Durant to Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. 3 for 6 now. To Marcus Morris. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Suns ball to Durant. Surveys the floor. Durant. To Paul. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Short jumper off the mark. Kevin Durant has it. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Knocked loose. Powell, guarded by CP3. Slam dunk.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Paul into the front court. His team up by 7. To Durant. To Paul. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Powell. Down low Plumlee. Won't go. Another shot stays out. Now Paul with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Durant. Has a chance, just not going down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Leonard, trying to cash in. Shot for Leonard, no good. KD with the rock.
Get down. Half court, here come.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Shot going up. Box out.
Not that time. Covington, great feed. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Paul across the timeline. Leads 5. Durant goes to the right side. To Paul. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Here's Durant for 2. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Leonard to Powell. Leonard to Covington. Deep left corner. Leonard. Bismarck Biyombo sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Mason Plumlee tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Durant. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken by the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Third quarter comes to an end. The Suns have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
They love this hustle. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Russ at the controls. To Leonard. Westbrook. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Westbrook into the front court. His team down 9. Bismarck Biyombo swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Westbrook with it. 9-point margin. Russell Westbrook powers it through.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Mason Plumlee with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Powell to Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Suns with the basketball. Shot from the lane won't go. Tight space with the crossover. Powell to Leonard. Oh, he got it.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Powell. From the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Powell down to Westbrook. Off the assist.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Durant to Booker. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Westbrook into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Covington to Powell. Westbrook doesn't have the touch. No good. Into the front court. It's Booker looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Westbrook across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Powell. Westbrook. To Powell. The screen sets him up for 2.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Durant. The jumper's off the mark. Durant follows up with the putback.
Nice work by KD there to stay with the ball and follow through with a strong finish.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Westbrook to Powell. And that's rebounded by the Suns. To Durant. Has a look. Durant can't get that one to go. Easy path to the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Durant. Westbrook with the basketball. They trail by 7. Powell to Covington. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. And scores. Strong take.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Durant.
Don't let it split. Don't let it split.
5 seconds to shoot. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Doc Rivers making some changes to his lineup. Russell Westbrook steps into it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant across the timeline. Up 6. Now to Booker, down low. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Devin Booker at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. To Powell. Batum. Kevin Durant has it. Gets a shot up, off the mark. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead stands at 9. Booker against the former MVP.
I got him. I got him.
To Durant.
No.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to end a putback slam.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Gordon, defended by Kevin Durant. Off the mark. Durant across the timeline. Lead is 12. Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook against KD. It's Phoenix ball. DeAndre Ayton. Even to Zubats. Pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Batum to Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
They'll get it to Durant. Off the assist. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
And he buries it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Phoenix has the ball. Can't connect from inside. Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Nick Batum. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Durant. And the basket good at the rim.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Westbrook with it. They find themselves down 10. And the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Suns control the possession. Durant takes on Eric Gordon. To Booker. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Gordon with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Durant. Trying to cash in. Durant shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Short jumper off the mark. Knocked loose. Has a look. And the Clippers able to clear the board. Gordon with it. Margins 8. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Referees called it. That was intentional.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Now the stoppage and an intentional foul means free throws coming with a little over 30 seconds to go. Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. Misses the first. Missed the second as well. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Now we get a whistle. They'll wrap him up with the intentional foul and a little over 20 seconds left to play.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Now the Clippers call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. Russell Westbrook. Tough matchup against Durant. Kevin Durant with the block. And here's the foul. Right now it's a two-possession game, so if he hits one or two of these, it could be all she wrote.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Two for two on that trip. Good shot, no good. It's the Suns with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns took this down to the wire before getting the win. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. Check out the leading scores for the Phoenix Suns. The Clippers finished on the losing end of a close score. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.